quite some months. You need to address that. Mr. Chairman, hospital clinic just did a renovation out there. You still have non-addressed ADA access across the street. People in wheelchairs are not supposed to be in the street, let alone those that have difficulty walking. Again, you have a city ordinance. ADA is a federal mandate, and you're ignoring it. Also, Mr. Chairman, along Great Basin Boulevard, when QND did that particular project, you've got where they blocked ADA access coming off of Great Basin on the side street. They pulled down on, I think it's Avenue K there. All of that was supposed to be straightened out. While you're straightening and look at this picture, you need to walk up and down that street. Once one accesses that handicap access ramp, they should be able to turn left or right. You can't do that. That's a violation of federal ADA rules and regulations. I want to remind you also on that trailer park that Commiwwion has, there was an agreement between Keith Carson prior to sell it with the City of Ely and RTC, Regional Transportation, to finish the curb and gutter, which hasn't been done. The same with the sidewalk, that hasn't been done. The valley gutter, that hasn't been done. Other than that, there's no reason for you guys to be around and selectively enforce the law. We got to address those issues.
Time's up, George. Thank you.
And I want some answers.
Point of clarification, the business that moved into the State Farm Insurance place Mr. Chachas was referring to was not required to do any sort of accessible upgrades. Accessible upgrades are required by code and by law anytime you have a change of occupancy classification. It went from a B occupancy to a B occupancy, so no requirement was made. The hospital has access aisles for their ADA parking, which allow direct access for the cars onto the sidewalks, which do not possess a curb or anything. So the entire point of the lobby remodel for the hospital was ADA accessibility. So just point of clarification, when we left the final inspection over at the hospital, they certainly were in compliance with the requirements. And the one involvement, there were no requirements for that. Thank you.
Okay, thanks, Greg. Any other public comment? Okay, with that, I will close public comments, and we'll move on to adjournment. Do I hear a motion?
I move we adjourn.
Okay, Rob makes a motion to adjourn. Do I hear a second?
I'll second.
Okay, Ken, a second. All those in favor say aye. 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 Opposed?
Aye.
Okay, we're adjourned.
Yeah, technically, we didn't have a quorum to adjourn.
Was that good?
Fine, Ethan.
Yeah.
We'll give it some dinner.
Yeah, you're gonna
Promise we'll see you next month.
Okay, Ken, I'll see you next month.
Thank you, everyone.
This has been a Georgetown production. George Chat just reporting.